My name is Shubhridhan and I am a data science and business analytics intern at the Spark Foundation. Today I solved task number 5, which is exploratory data analysis sports, and it is a advanced level problem, and I am from October 2021 batch. Let's import some basic library which will be required, like pandas, c1, matplotlib, numpy, and we used import warning libraries and sets warning dot filter warning to ignore, so that we are not receiving any type of error. So first import inspect the deliveries dataset, which is loaded in df deliveries, and it is the head part of the data. And then the number of rows and number of columns in df deliveries is 1,79,021 respectively. And all columns of the df deliveries are matched the innings, etc. to dismissal kind and filter. Now inspect match dataset. Here is the head part, and the number of rows and columns is about 756, 18 respectively, and these are the column of match dataset, and these are the mean, and then these are 2019 is the max, which means that this dataset contains data from 2008 to 2009's 19's IPL, and in total there have 756 matches played. And we are checking for missing values, and we can see that in df deliveries there is no missing value except last three columns, and in df and in the match dataset there is very little null value in some places, like city column and umpire 2, umpire 3, and winner columns. And has the teams on list who have played in IPL till 2019, and we are using the short anonyms for their respective full team name, and we are replacing some of the teams as Delhi Daredevils and Delhi Capitals are same, so we are replacing merging them as one. And here's the all stadium where IPL have been played, and here the venue where IPL have been played and how many matches are there. And you can see that Eden Gardens there is 77 have there has 77 match played, which is maximum. And here's the plot for these. Most popular cities is Kolkata, Mumbai, and the next is Kolkata. And you can see that in 2008 there is 58 match, 2019 57 match, as this goes. And you can see that in 2011, 12 and 13 there is a peak, as there is the two new teams included in the IPL. And again two teams dropped in 2014, so it again dropped low. And has the chart for which team plays how many matches, and in here MI played the most matches on white 187, and SRH is on 83. and total wins by each team. And you can see that MI wins most of the match and CSK is next and KKR is then followed by, and like it goes. And as you can see, RPS, GL, PW and KTK displayed only 1 or 2 seasons. This is why they are always low in any graph. And and according to the win ratio, you can say that MI is have a higher ratio of winning result of 58%. And then the next is Hyderabad, next then Bangalore, then Rajasthan. And here is the total calculation of each seasonal run, including both innings. And the most of and in 2013, most of the highest scoring season it was, and 20,602 runs have been scored. And average match for each season, to see that in 2010, 2018, 2019 there is a peak in average run per match, which is based on first innings and based on second innings. The peak was high in 2018 and 19 also, and 2014, 16, 17 this got a constant average. So if we see both seasons average run according to each season, you can say that first innings run is always higher than the second innings run. Average. We are calculating average of it. Toss win rate for each team. And in here also MI has the most toss win. Kicker is next. And here's the plot. And is the total toss win ratio, but it will not be perfect as the Ketika only played 1 or 2 seasons. So they may got better luck for the on season. They win many tosses, but toss is a probability. And toss decision, most of the time you can say that player team who have won the toss choose to fielding, but they'll like to bat second innings. Toss decision across season, you can see that there is large difference in between toss decision. After winning toss, the number of matches choose to bat first and bowl first. There is a high difference, except in 2013 and 2010, 2009 also. Now we are checking for is winning toss a factor for winning a game. No, there is a 50-50 probability, so it isn't a factor. And in total IPL up to 2019, there have been 743 normal match and 9 of them is tie, and 4 which have got cancelled for any reason. This is why this has no result. And you can see most title wins. MI also wins the most title 4 times, CSK 3 times, SRH and KKR both 2 times. SRH on its own on 1 time, and we have merged them with Deccan Chargers, and Deccan Chargers has also won 1 time. This is why it showing it they have won 2 times. Yeah, here it is. And for CSK, they have played most of the they win most of the matches in Chidambaram, which is their own home ground. And Mumbai, they also wins most at their home ground, Wankhede Stadium. And RCB also won most of the matches in Chinnaswamy Stadium. Now analyze the batsman performance. And the most player of the matches goes to Chris Gale, CH Gale 21 times, and David de Villiers 20 times. And here's the plot. And most deliveries played by a batsman. Here tops most of the deliveries goes to Virat Kohli, then Suresh Raina, and then Rohit Sharma. They played most of the deliveries in IPL. And in total runs, Virat Kohli also tops here, then Suresh Raina, then Rohit Sharma. Virat Kohli and Suresh Raina are close, very close in total run, but Rohit Sharma is little behind from them. So now analyze the Virat Kohli and Suresh Raina and Rohit Sharma's performance. And from the plot, you can see the and now the strike rates, and highest strike rates the person has Eddie Russell. He has 175 strike rate in IPL. The next is SP Narayan. He has strike rates of 166. And highest average score of a batsman that tops the DA Warner, means David Warner. He has average of 78, 38, sorry. And then Chris Gale of 37, and then AC Mars 36. And in boundaries, the player who hitted most fours is Dhawan, means Shikhar Dhawan, F526, and then Shivasana 495, and so on. And the person who hitted most number of sixes in IPL history till 2019 is Chris Gale. He smashed 327, and the next is AVWS who has 214, and there is a more larger difference of more than 100 numbers. And Orange Cup holders David Warner wins the Orange Cup three times, Chris two times, and both Virat Kohli, Ken Williamson, Michael Hussey, Rabindranath Tapa, Sachin Tendulkar, Asimas, and ML Hayden, all of them win single times. This- And here is the analysis of top three players. The players are Virat Kohli, Suresh Raina, and Rohit Sharma. And you can see that Virat Kohli's total run per season, he peaks his run score peaks in 2016. He has a record number of runs in a season of 973. And Suresh Raina per season he maximum scored 550 approx in 2013, 2014 and 2010 also. And Rohit Sharma he also have a balanced flow of total run in every season, but his peak is in 2013 of greater than 500 runs. Now plotting line chart, and you can see that Virat Kohli is not consistent. He started from very low, then go and got a peak in 2016, then again a drop in 2017, and again a little peak. And Redis Reshana and Suresana, you can see a contest constant player. He has equally nicely distributed average run per season. And Rohit Sharma also, he also have a nicely balanced run in every season. And now comes the bowlers part. And most wicket takers of among all season, here tops SL Malinga with 188 wicket. And the next is DJ Bravo 168. And here's the plot for this. And here's the plot for bowler with most considered run, means the bowlers who given most runs in IPL. And here's top the PP Chawla and then Harbhajan Singh, then Amit Misra, probably a Misra. And the player who gave more extra run, the tops also is Sel Malinga. He also took most wicket in IPL, also gave the most extra run. After Malinga, there is P. Kumar and UT Jadhav behind him. And according to economy rate, we are working with only the bowler who have bowled minimum of 1000 delivery. And here tops Delstein, he is economically based. He has only economy of 6.67. Then with economy rate of 6.7, M. Muralitharan, and then Ravi Ashwin and Sunil Narayan, etc. etc. And purple cup holder for all season, you can say that season wise winner of purple cup winner and wicket count, and has his DJ Bravo in 2013 wins the most, get the most wicket in a season. And Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and DJ Bravo both wins two times purple cup and rest single times. And here some other analysis on the dataset. Fielders involvement in wicket means in case of wicket, how much a fielder is involved. And here you can see MS Dhoni is topping the list with 159 involvement. Means it may be stump out, it may be catch out, it may be run out, anything. It may be bowl and caught also. And the next analysis is on most occurred dismissal type. You can see there is a you can see that most of the approx 50% of the dismissal was caught, and they got the dismissal after catching the ball, and then rest of the dismissal type is bowled out, run out, LBW, and obstructing the field. This is very low, and hit wicket and retired header also. The very low wicket, low cut situation, and 200 plus scoring teams throughout IPL. You can see that CSK, that RCB has the most count of 16 times scoring 200 plus runs, and CSK is next with 11 200 plus runs throughout the IPL. And calculating the percentage of boundaries per season, and you can see that in 2008 it is the highest, and 2005 it is the next. In 2008 there is a 59% runs has came from boundaries, and 2015 58% run came from a boundary, means fours or six. And the umpire, in case of umpire, you can see that S. Ravi umpired the most of the matches, with greater than 100 matches. And the next is Dharmasena, and then Samsuddin. And dual rule means dark Lewis rule applied only in 19 matches. 19 matches, and the play got result without dual rule is in count of 737. So this is the result and conclusion. You can see that the highest number of matches played in 2013, 14, 15, highest number of matches won by Mumbai Indians, and after winning toss, there is no relation between winning the match and toss. Thank you.